Hey, this is Smeej. This video was recorded on Twitch, so if you want to watch more casts or me feeding MMR, come check it out. Alright, here we go. Welcome,
Better get ready.
one and all, to the Lima Majors Grand Finals between GG and Liquid. Liquid just coming off of a 2-0 win against Talon, knocking them out of the tournament. And getting right into this game one, I see a bit of an outdraft here for the side of GAIMIN GLADIATORS. After they picked up the Tusk, GG pick up that Timber Saw, and it just looks to be a pretty rough game for the side of Liquid. A lot of hard heroes to kill, and I didn't see any good options for their final pick. They decided to go for the Mag. But against a Rubik, it just doesn't feel like it's quite enough to get there. Let's see if I'm proven wrong, though.
30 seconds to showtime.
As we get into this series, a best of 5 here. Are Liquid gonna feel empowered by their win? Or are they gonna feel fatigued? Is GG gonna feel refreshed and rested? A bunch of questions could come up here. And some aggression into the middle lane is 2v2, they're just hitting each other.
And away we go.
Nice burst onto Insania, he's gonna have to run for his life. Leech Seed and one more click could do it, but he's a bit too fast for the tree. We're actually gonna be seeing a CC and C Timber Saw mid against a Tusk. Not a matchup you usually see in the top lane tree. Lina, the notorious duo that we've been seeing throughout the tournament. A lot of analysts like to say once you get this combo, it's like pretty much GG. And GG were able to pick it up quite instantly. The bottom lane, Mickey, back on the Prophet against an Ace. Primal Beast, and we're seeing the problem right now is that Mickey does not possess any sort of repositioning abilities to get him out of the trample. Let's bolt those last hits. Once Primal Beast gets to level 3 or 4, it's gonna look pretty rough here for Mickey.
The Dyer's courier took a trip
guessing.
to the old family
But a
farm.
nice courier pickup there by Insania, preventing the Lina from getting those items. And I think Lina, seeing this Nature's Prophet in the game, immediately goes for a Maelstrom. Perhaps skipping out on the Falcon Blade this time. Not sure what was on the courier. And Jabba once again on this Ricky. Ricky position 5. Looks like Zai's going to be building into the Guardian Greaves. A bit too early to tell for everyone else. Was that a Lotus Orb on Ace? But Mickey's under the tower for a minute there, feeling happy, getting the farm. I think the biggest discrepancy is here in the middle lane, Quinn, with a nice matchup against Tusk. Skilling that Whirling Death and making it hard for Nisha to go for those ranged creep secures.
Death's bounty.
Denied!
Bit of a tussle here in the top lane for these creeps. Celery trying to actually pull them around the side of his tower so they don't just go directly underneath and stop them from pushing out too hard. Let's see if he can meet the creeps. He does get one ranged. And Zai eating a ton of right clicks from the Lina. Now in the mid lane, Quinn gets a nice... Nisha gets a nice ice shards, trapping Quinn just for a few tower hits. But he's looking like he's just going to regen up. He's got 16 charges of his reactive armor. Lots of regen. And here comes the 4-minute water runes. 1 for 1. And a chase into the woods, Insania. Chasing down Celery. He's not going to have another spell for 8 seconds. Can he get the clicks off? One more click, maybe? Yep. That'll do it. Cannot eat any of that healing from the Leech Seed in time. And a first blood for the support of Liquid. Middle lane starting to stabilize health-wise or regen-wise for both sides. And a kill bottom, I believe. It's looking like Mickey got taken down by Ace. The lane's just gonna keep getting harder and harder, this hero. Against this duo, it seems pretty powerful. Picking up a Ring of Health, and he's got 3 tangos in his backpack. Gonna be ready to go again at any moment's notice. And even diving the tower now, just putting the pressure on Mickey, not letting him get those last hits. It's the hardest game we've seen him play in this series and the last. Overall, GAIMIN Gladiators having a good start on this laning stage. Support's duking it out. Saw 3 games with no Linas, and here comes the Lina in this game 1 of the Grand Finals, and we're seeing that it is doing some work here in the middle lane. Where's the power run? The power run's bottom. It's a DD. Scouted out by Tofu, and Quinn gonna be running directly to there. Popping that right in the bottle. And Nisha, 24 last hits to the Quinn's 35. Nothing too disastrous, but definitely behind.
You look all sorts of wrong.
Bushwhack onto Derecho, but Lina's such a potent hero, knows that they can hold their ground. Oh, a dive bottom onto Mickey. The trample duration is already done, but a nice sprout pushing away the side of GAIMIN Gladiators. Tofu eating some tower hits and will fall. 1 for 1 there, but GAIMIN Gladiators gonna feel pretty happy with that. Okay. Almost tied for last here on the core last hit chart. Ace is not done either. He goes for another trample combo, trying to kill Jabba. Doesn't have any more spells, but is quite happy running underneath the tower. There's not a single tree here to hide this Ricky. He's just running around. He does get another jump away. Quinn rotates top, looking for any action. Mickey's here as well, and they're just chasing each other around in the woods. Tofu lift onto Insania into an LSA, clicked down, and the Fade Bolt to secure the kill. Ace is still chasing Jabba. Meanwhile,
Radiant's bottom towers seen better days. Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
He's gonna be able to clean up that
Radiant
kill
bottom
finally,
tower
and
is
Quinn,
pretty sad right now.
after his little trip to the top lane, is back mid.
Trouble
He
brewing at
continue
Radiant's bottom
his reign
tower.
of terror. 52 last hits, it's huge right now.
I just like winning.
All cores on the side of Liquid
Radiant's
are
bottom
below
tower
the
ain't
side of
pretty sad
GG.
right now. Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. The Dire might want to.
And Derecho's just holding his spot here in the top lane, doesn't want to give up this good farm he's been getting.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Nuh-uh.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
But having some
fortified.
trouble in this laning stage. They begin to move supports together,
Radiant's bottom tower seen better
roaming
days.
throughout the woods.
There
They
goes
see
Radiant's
we
bottom
see
tower.
Nisha and Insania coming together into the top lane. And they get this big kill on Derecho. The roll in. LSA
Dire's courier.
not going to be on the mark, and the Walrus Punch to finish off Derecho. Celery as well looking to fall. And a good 2-0 pickup by the side of Liquid.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Not enough to bury this net worth advantage that GG has
Top
picked up
tower.
so early in the
You know
game.
drill.
In a pulverized bottom, we're seeing Ace
Trouble brewing at
slamming a
Radiant's
rookie
bottom
into the
tower.
ground.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
And we're seeing multiple heroes
Radiant's mid tower's coming
being a
apart.
problem right now for the side of Liquid. They can only deal with one at a time with, you know, the hero advantage taking care of one, but an unfortunate Tofu almost gets caught out. Will he get finished off here? And LSA and Laguna Blade trying to kill Insania, and they continue chasing onto Nisha. He will fall. No vision for the Fade Bolt, and in the mid lane, Jabba.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Quinn's got a bottled regen rune. He takes over the mid lane. Nobody can stand up to him at the moment.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Nikkei is catching up a little bit though in terms of last hits. Let's look at the net worth. Tusk seems to be the top for the side of Liquid. But a two-man smoke. Seeing if they can go top. Celery spotted out, and Walrus Punch, here it comes, but Ace is already there in a trample. In a huge tree root. They pick up two. What was looking like a sneaky gank by Liquid is immediately turned around. The net worth advantage keeps mounting here.
Won't last much longer.
Ace has gone from bottom to top. He wants to take the tier 1. And Zai cutting behind the tower. They take down the trees, and Ace onslaughts in. They catch Zai before he can get off a spell. A stolen Walrus Punch, but the nice sharpshooter lays into Tofu. He's taking damage and a teleport in by Mickey. Now Ace is under a tier 2 tower, bushwhacked. Another Walrus Punch, but how is he still alive? He will finally fall.
Radiant's top tower is hurt.
And it's a bit insane here. 12 minutes in with this lead, they tend to see just how much they can get away with, and it's quite a lot. Liquid has to take almost every member of their team to that fight. Derecho continues to farm at the bottom portion of the map. Spotted by Nisha, but nothing they can do much about that. I don't know what Job is doing right now. I don't know what this play is.
Dire's top
not
tower.
opposed.
This is some grand final play right here. He blocks the Ancients. That's what he's doing. 3-man smoke in the mid lane. Retro will continue the farm. The 3 heroes are looking for what they can find. Will they go into the triangle? Ace, a crazy enough player to make that kind of move, but it is scanned out. A nice scan by Liquid. And they move out of that area. But the chase is not up. They will continue to look around, scout the map. They see a little Insania. Oh my god, the burst. Is it enough? Oh, there's the onslaught. Completely trampled over like when I was 16 years old and working for a pizza delivery company. I accidentally hit a squirrel with my car, and that's exactly what it felt like.
Radiant's mid tower could use
And
a
it looked
hand.
like that was rough.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
After the squirrel massacre, they pick up a tier 1 mid.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And Quinn.
Mid tower ain't doing so good.
Quinn's got a Kaya haste. What's he gonna be building into? Kaya Sange. The BKB for Ace. Picking up that Vanguard, a really good item against these treants.
And after them.
3-man smoke by Liquid now. They've already lost their tier 1 mid, so where are they gonna decide to go? They get some pings onto Ratio, but I don't know if they know Ace is here too. It's gonna be 4 versus 2 if they can get this favorable
Got it.
gank. They see Ace leaving, so they decide to push. Oh! Ace does get caught. Charging up that sharpshooter.
Never easy, eh?
You can just see how tanky Ace is. He wasn't able to really get off anything, but it still took him about 10 seconds to fall there. Still a successful smoke ink by the side of Liquid. They take down a core. GG unfazed. They go onto Zai, and Quinn testing just how tanky he is. He continues to fight. Zai potentially going for his ultimate there. With the RP not able to go off in time, he will fall for 20 seconds, and now the scribble's on the map. Ace is ready to go again. He's telling his team, let's go. Push them out of here. Don't let them farm. They're drawing the map by Tusk this time. He can understand which direction the pressure is coming from, of course.
Invisibility.
And Mickey, throughout this aggression from the side of
Radiant's mid
GG,
tower's coming apart.
able to continue the farm, almost matching the side of Lina. The teleportation ability allows him to go to safety and continue hitting creeps wherever he can find them. Let's see, he's got a Maelstrom going for BKB, whereas Derecho has Maelstrom. Going for that Hurricane Pike, has a Falcon Blade. Did not end up skipping that in the end. And actually, Mickey potentially caught out here. Shockwave into everything. And he's dead before his team can even respond. Zai does have a Blink RP, but what kind of follow-up does his team even have?
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
The only AoE spell I can see is like Shards, you know, Bushwhack, Smokescreen, but oh my god, they continue going Ace. He's a hungry monster. He continues the chase. Do they know? Do they have the smell of Liquid in the trees up here? They don't. They back off. Zai, look how low Zai is here in the net worth this game. He's just about where the Rubik is.
Radiant's top
I would have
tower's
liked
in
to
bad
have
shape.
you know, a finished item rather than this. And who just died? Oh my god, Nisha. He was in those
Top
trees,
tower's hurting.
and he decides to go for a greedy clear on the
Dyer's
wave, and he
mid-tower
gets
could use a
taken
little
down.
help. The Radiant got one last top tower.
Picked up gems so early by
Radiant's
Dorachio.
top tower's taking hits.
Oh, you're hot.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Jeez. Celery bought it and just gave it to Dorachio.
Radiant's top tower
Gives it back to Celery, just giving some net worth, extra net worth to his carry. Next level plays there.
Tower's hurting.
Liquid
Warriors of the wood.
going for a 4-man smoke. Mika immediately breaks it, knows that they can TP in. They
Dyer's mid
need.
tower's having technical difficulties.
They're needed. Continues to farm. Liquid going for this interesting run
Guess
bottom,
what's
but
happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
I don't think they don't have any vision of any heroes down here, so they're just kind of going off intuition. However, GG's in the Roche pit.
The Dyer best do something about that bottom tower.
Roche already half down. I don't think Liquid have any idea this is happening. They've only got one
Guess
ward
what's
right now
happening
on
to
the
Dyer's
entire
bottom
map.
tower?
Gem taking out
And after them.
the
Can't do
one river
nothing
ward
about
they
Dyer's
had.
structures right now.
The first Aegis goes to Quinn. You know, we saw how forward he was able to play. Now he's just going to be able to push those limits that much harder.
Radiant's top tower's hurting. Radiant's top tower's taking
Who's got the
hits.
gem now? Celery does, and
Dyer's bottom
they
tower's
spot a
getting
little
the
ward on the
business.
cliff. Liquid.
Radiant's top
Oh my
tower's
god, they need to be
bad shape.
very careful.
Guess
They
what's
cannot
happening to
mess with
Dyer's
Quinn right
bottom
now.
tower?
Or Ace. Disruption on the timber chain. Misha just trying to get out. Quinn slapped up momentarily. Nikkei trying his best to push out the other side of the map. GG waiting for a creep wave where they can take an objective, but they're such a hungry team that they decide to just continue chasing. They're poking at every area they can get. An Ace, the first to go in with an onslaught, has a BKB ready to go, but doesn't use it. Pulverize,
Save.
stopped by a smoke
Dyer's
screen,
top tower, you know the drill.
and GG. Man, these guys. You can see why they're here in the grand finals. Oh, a really nice sleeping dart into a smoke screen on Ace. He pops his BKB finally into the trample. But the RP traps him in place. 1 and 2 heroes will be falling. The overgrowth just a little too late, and not enough. They will lose 3 heroes in the river to Rachio. You gotta be careful here. He forces himself up, and Quinn, 1-man army with the Aegis, decides to go in anyways. He's taking a lot of damage, and he's buying time for his team to buy back. Here comes Rachio, actually skewered in and trying to hold his ground with the BKB, but now will fall, and Quinn. Will he be baiting his team here? I mean, he still has the Aegis, so I guess if he wants to play like this, he can. He takes a bit more damage, and he's going to try to run out. 18 stacks of reactive armor. He's going to be regenning up. He does get 2 return kills for his team, but Dorachio falling there. Not exactly ideal. Been feeling really good, though. Oh, man. Pops a haste and 2 minutes left on the Aegis. He decides to run it Mickey. He's like a rabid dog out here, just going, and oh my god, he picks up the kill on Mickey. He's not done, he runs straight through. The sleeping dart, the only thing to keep him sated.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty
Not by
sight
his
right
own
now.
volition, though.
Dyer's
He
mid tower could use a little help.
takes over this Up triangle. Liquid run away into their forest. Just 1 minute left on the Aegis, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure GG is happy with how successful they were in scaring Liquid out of their wherever they go. But they do take kind of a weird team fight there. However, it is still a 10k lead 20 minutes into this game. And the graph looking real good for GG. We saw the kill on Duraccio. Kinda skew those odds a bit, but it's going back down in the favor of GG. AK trying his best to continue the farm, and a DD is spotted top. Is Ace going to be the first to get there? Here comes a Walrus Punch, maybe? Oh, slept right in front of the... into the RP. Walrus Punch. Mickey is coming in. Ace is roasted on a spit.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Roast beast for dinner. A good clean kill there by Liquid, and
Money to burn.
TP's bottom. They're ready to go for Quinn, potentially. RP skewer back, or blink skewer back. They get the Walrus Punch after the snowball, and Ice Shard's Din. He's gonna be falling, and GG. Giving up a good portion of their lead after these two blunders. Nice early blink there by Insania is going to allow him to get a good position going on in this game. Sadler's Gem in the possession of Nisha now. Not to be discounted, these gems. So powerful right now in the mid game. Removing the enemy's vision on the map.
Come to me.
Actually, Mickey
The Dire
able to
might
top
wanna mine
the
that
charts
top
now.
tower.
After 20 minutes of harassment from the side of GG. Constantly farming, got the
Dire's top
Maelstrom to keep him
towers,
going.
You know the drill.
A 3-man smoke, a lot of scribbles coming out on the map. GG not going to be running into anyone at the moment unless they can catch somebody in the bottom portion. And Insania playing rat mode.
Dire's mid towers having
Doesn't need a
technical
ward down, just kind of
difficulties.
knows when the creep wave's going to be there, and... oh, instead decides to TP out.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
3 against 2 here, they catch the tree, and Duraccio skewered in RP. Even Mickey came in here, but Duraccio was already dead. It's looking like an easy tier 1
Dire
bottom.
best do something about that bottom tower. No
This
breaking
10k
through
lead
the
is
Dire's
now
structures
halved
for
to
now.
5k. Liquid kind of bringing it back here.
Dire's bottom tower's getting
A
a
huge
bit.
pick
Dire
there
gave up
on
bottom
Duraccio.
tower.
Guess it's my shout.
So now that Zai has
The
these
Dire
items,
best do
will he
something
go be
about that bottom
will he be
tower.
going back for the Greaves? Probably.
Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now. Dire's
Does he have
mid
Horn
tower
Toss
won't
already?
last much longer.
No. That's fine. Horn Toss got a bit nerfed.
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid
And
tower.
the dewarding continues. Use the bathroom. Alright, we're back. Oh,
Haste!
bathroom break and a haste picked up by Zai.
The dire
Some TP's coming top. Might be some action here. They see Mickey. Everyone's here. Immediate blink pulverize into the Laguna Blade. Mickey totally caught with his pants down. The aggressive run in for more. Looking for a Roshan, but still down for 20 seconds.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Well, they see Derecho. He's a little bit out of position here. Here comes the everything. The bushwhack into the walrus punch into the smoke screen. And Derecho gonna fall. Cannot be saved by Celery. Celery now potentially gonna die, but actually still alive, stuck in those chains and forced out. But Ace jumps in with a pulverize, able to clean up Zai, and now Ace eating a walrus punch, but tramples up, and here comes a timber chain in. They chase Nisa into the woods.
I'll get over it.
But GG able to back out, and they will be spotting the Roche, I believe.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Got it.
GAIMIN Gladiators holding on to this 5k lead. It is now 30 minutes into the
Someone
game.
bleed out in a net? No?
It's feeling like either team could take this.
Stink
This next
one.
rush is going to be so big, and they actually catch Insania pushing out that middle wave. A little too far out and immediately into the Roche pit. Insania buys back. Can they smoke up and get there in time? They smoke under the sight of a catapult, but they don't care. GG smoked up as well, and they did want to prevent Zai from blinking in on this RP. Will Derecho continue to hit the Roche in the pit? They do pick up Rubik, but Ace is trying to fight back with a BKB pulverize. A nice 3-man RP, and Mickey laying into them, but Quinn getting some nice chakrams and a trample. Trample and another bushwhack, keeping 2 in place. So much control from the side of Liquid, but it's not enough. They don't have the follow-up damage. GG chasing Nisha out of the pit. Able to get the blink off, and Roche at about
Dire's
15%
bottom tower's
here.
getting the business.
Gonna be looking to finish that one off. Beautiful RP and a bushwhack, but the tankiness from the side of GG keeps them alive and well.
Roche is tough, but the Dire's tougher still.
Immortality.
Dire's lost the top tower.
Now here comes a nasty DD rune. Looks they're gonna be holding it for Derecho. And Aegis DD timing equals a potential tier 2 tower going down here.
All wrapped up for takeaway.
Playing far forward with this fresh Aegis. Creep wave needs a few more seconds to come here. The side of GG is pretty split up. It's looking like GG bought a fresh gem as well.
Dire's top towers
Just still has the gem of celery.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. Death's bounty.
GG finding themselves at this bottom tier 2. They pop the DD.
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
No contests there. Oh, Liquid takes over that top jungle. Might be poking the tier 2 top as well, but here comes the push onto the mid. They don't want to give up this tower for free.
Radiant's mid
Zai's gonna be the first one to get ready, but Jirachio's already taken care of it.
Their structures.
However, the Fortify buys them a bit more time. Will Liquid be coming back to defend? They catch somebody in the bottom lane under the tier 3. Ace gets some good damage onto Insania, but not enough. Gotta be careful of this skewer back. Tier 2 mid does fall. In a bit of a scramble, but nobody's gonna die quite yet. Still the Aegis ready for 2 minutes.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
They're gonna be trying to take every tier 2 on the map. Jirachio farming his way top. And owns a pair of travels. Will be ready for this fight. They go onto the members of Liquid mid. But Nisha pops his BKB and Quinn pops his as well. Ace tries to blink in and pulverize, but Nisha's already out.
Just keeping it loose.
With me.
Sleeping darts are coming out, trying to get Zai in the correct position for his skewer back, but some nice Force Staff usage is there. Taking GG out of harm's way. Jirachio was ready for that fight if it did come to that, but ended up just being another little scuffle there, and both teams poking, not trying to give up a disadvantageous initiation.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Time for a takeaway.
One less top tower for the Radiant.
GG with this Aegis have been able to take down every tier 2 on the side of Liquid so far. Aegis still up for 30 seconds and Jirachio begins the assault. Liquid are starting to funnel in now. Putting down a vision onto the high ground, getting sentries down, and Jirachio continues the click with the Hurricane Pike. It's so annoying. Tier 3 does fall. Zai with the horn toss, but oh my god, lift immediately, and Zai has been melted. Now they'll be going up the stairs here. Jirachio begins to hit into the racks. No creeps. There's backdoor protection for the moment. They'll be clearing the creep wave and holding their ground. The Aegis does expire, so here comes potential defense from Liquid. Are they going to be giving up this Rax? Oh, A little far forward there on Jabba.
Radiant structures must have been
Ace
fortified.
looking for Nisha. A bunch of different things going on here, but Jabba finally picked up an Ace by a nice onslaught to the left. And Dyrachyo able to hit with a nice LSA. Tusk down for 70. Buyback is ready though. And Mickey,
Radiant's top
he's gonna be
rags
giving up
did
this
make it. The furs
set
fly
of
at
racks top.
Radiant's top rags. So long to the Radiant's top rags.
He knows when it's time to tap, and he tells his team, I need to continue farming. But how relentless are GG? Will they be balling up again for this middle wave? They seem to be getting ready for a smoke or something. They're so close together right now. Oh, someone's getting a sheep stick. Not Zai, but
Radiant's mid tower
CC&C Quinn has a finished sheep stick.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Oh man, I was distracted there and I missed a little bit of a fight here in the bottom lanes. Ace, as well as Celery, have gotten gone on, but Ace is trying to walk away with a BKB defensively. Now Dyrachyo's turn to fight back.
Mid tower could use a little help.
Liquid wish they could have gotten more there, but Ace able to escape by the skin of his teeth.
Money to burn.
And now what was once a 10k lead to a 5k lead has turned back into a 16k lead. Liquid struggling, trying to get their way back into this game, and they're almost getting there. But it's slowly slipping out of their hand. As we get into the late game, I think they are outscaled by the side of GG. And now, unlike the last series against Talon, we're seeing Liquid being the ones trapped in their base, waiting for something to happen, while GG get to run around and set up their vision on the map. At least Mickey on the NP is able to teleport around and continue his farm. Not quite level 25 yet. It'll be very annoying for the side of GG to deal with the free teleports everywhere if that's what he decides to go for. And GG, they don't want to force anything, they're just waiting in the Roche pit. Roche will be spawning in 10 seconds, and Celery, he's just scoping it out. Oh, come on, Celery. Staying there for 5 more seconds, man. You can do it. 2, 1, 0. Boom, there he is. But Liquid, they're ready. They know. They know the Roche timers. They're going for a long wraparound here.
Dire's
The
bottom
GG are
tower's
holding
getting the
this
business.
triangle high ground. Both teams in a good spot to take this fight. A nice ward on the cliff. Oh, Ace breaks his smoke first. He knows something's up here. Dyrachyo gonna be the one to hold his own against the Roshan. All they need is him to take it down. So it's up to Liquid to make a move here. He doesn't want to even take down the Roche even further. He's afraid that someone's gonna jump in. When's the first to go in, eats a sleeping dart, and the jump by the Tusk, trying to control the Rubik, and Mika is immediately melted, has buyback in 90. Or buyback ready, but down for 90. All of Liquid is falling, no chance to even buy back. And Zai able to TP away, but it's looking like another Roche or GG, and Liquid are probably about to start thinking about how they can change up the draft for game 2 here.
Roche won't be stopping
This fire will never
Because it's
go
looking
out.
rough.
Regeneration.
Nikkei, after farming for 43 minutes, just dies in about 2 seconds. And here comes the mid lane push. The creep's already there. Some heroes not ready for 30 seconds. Nice lift in, they catch the hoodwink.
down the radiant structures like this.
Dyrachyo's dealing so much damage with his
Radiant's
Daedalus.
mid tower could use a hand. Radiant's mid-rags ain't looking so hot. Radiant's
Easy.
mid-rags is out of
Ceterax
picture.
mid, and they're already knocking on the bottom.
Radiant's mid-rags didn't make it.
Just taking everything of Liquid's. They've got one more attempt at a defense here. But Quinn's jumped in, he's eating a smoke. But he pops his ult, and Dyrachyo Laguna Blades onto the hoodwink.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Or onto Zai. Zai's gonna have to buy it back immediately. Tries to go for a skewer back onto Quinn, but can't quite get it. Ace. His Trickster cloaked up and avoiding the damage of Liquid.
Dial's got a case of the naked
Stolen Snowball, taking out the entire team of GG, and Dyrachyo now. Aegis still kicked back into the fountain, but still clicking on Mikkei. Oh my god, the long range clicks are taking him down, and he's just killing people while he's in the fountain of Liquid. He's way too strong, and this game's over. This game is over. The power of Lina, just
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
4k HP, can stand in the fountain and still kill the carry, the top net worth carry of the side of Liquid. We're gonna have to change some things around for this game 2 of the Grand Finals.